What is going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to another episode of FS25 with your boy cjfarms. Today, guys, we're going to be starting cutting these trees down. So last time we were here, we marked a bunch of these trees from here on back, and we're going to start cutting those down. But the first thing we got to do is finish picking up these wood chips. So let's go ahead and do that. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me. Click that bell and click all so you never miss any future content or live streams. I hope you guys are enjoying the content here on the channel. And ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, I'm still trying to shake this cold. It has really got its claws in my back, and I don't know. I've been taking medicine. I don't know how to shake it. I just don't know what else to do with it, man. It's this cold has really got a hold of me. But I'm currently recording this video at 5 o'clock in the morning because that's usually I usually only have time to record one video in the morning. So Monday through Friday, you guys know that I get up at 4:30, and then I get up and I feed and water my dogs, take my dogs outside, and then I'll fix my youngest a snack bags for her school, and then I will come back in the house, and I will turn my PC on and get me a drink of an energy drink, and then I will get my day started. And that means I come in here around 5 o'clock, because it's currently 5:09 right now, and I currently come in. I usually come in around 5 o'clock and I'll start recording my content. But I usually only have the time to record one video, because I have to get my kids up at 5:45 to get ready for school. And being the fact today is Monday, I'll have to, edit my video, upload it, and then schedule it to release. And you guys will actually be seeing this on Wednesday. You'll actually be seeing this video on Wednesday. So once my kids get on the bus and they're off to school, then I will go up to the Shell gas station here where I live, get me some breakfast, get me a drink, and then I'll head to dialysis. And then after dialysis, I'll come back and I'll start working again. So that's usually how it goes every day, Monday through Friday, man. I got a busy schedule Monday through Friday, and it's way more than what I'm telling you now. There's a lot more that goes on in my life than what I'm telling you. So, and I don't get it because a lot of folks who watch me, not here on CJ Farms, but mostly people on my main channel, Criminal Justice, where I do GTA 5 and LSPFR modding. People message me constantly about this is wrong with my game, that's wrong with my game, and they don't understand. I literally don't have the time to help each and every person, with their game, and I just can't. I wish I could help everybody, but I just can't, man. When I first started my main channel, I used to troubleshoot a lot. Like, I used to help a lot of people troubleshoot. We got 100%. I forgot about that. Didn't see that. But I used to help people troubleshoot their games a lot. When I was around on my main channel, I'm almost at 41,000 subscribers. And back when my channel first started taking off, I think I was around 300 or 400 subs. And I was helping so many people troubleshoot their game, because everybody that would ask me, I would take them in the Discord, and I would sit down with them and help them troubleshoot their game. And this is back when I only had like 300 or 400 subs, I think, maybe 500. And I was helping people so much that it was interfering in me doing my content. I wasn't getting, a lot of videos out. So I remember my assistant director at the time, he goes by Frost. And his name is Max, but he goes by Frost. But Max told me back then, he seen what I was doing and how much of it I was doing. And he was like, he messaged me one day. He's like, look, CJ. He's like, I know you love helping people. He said, I love that about you, dude. You got a big heart. He said, but you've got to stop doing that so you can focus on getting your content out. He said, because, he said, being the fact you only have one channel, because I only have one channel at the time, he said you should be getting out at least, between 5 to 10 videos a day, which is pretty legit for having just one channel. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh man, I really love helping people, and I love helping people troubleshoot their game and helping people figure out their game, because it's rewarding, man. People's like, yo, man, thank you so much for helping me fix my game. I really appreciate it. But Max was like, dude, I know you like helping people. He's like, but you've got to focus on doing your content, and you got to focus on growing your channel. And at the time, Max was 15 years old, and that was like the best advice I could have ever taken from anybody. And to be 15, I'll say it like this: to be 15, Max was a very immature 15-year-old. And still to this day, he's not my assistant director, but he's a part of my Discord, and we're still really good friends, even after all this time. But yeah, so I finally stopped. You know, I finally had to tell people, look, I just don't have time to do it. I've got to focus on my content. Plus, I've got a wife, and I've got my own family, my girls, and I've got to focus on getting my content out and focus on my family time. Because it was really taking a lot of my personal time as well, helping people troubleshoot their games. So now when I tell people, hey man, I'm sorry, I just don't have time to troubleshoot your game with you. If you want to, go to my Discord, and we have a lot of knowledgeable people, that are going to help you. And I think that was all the wood chips, wasn't it? I think it was all of them. And, you know, I have a full support team, which I always have a full support team in my Discord. And I'm like, you guys just going to have to go in there and get help with your game. And I've had some people get mad at me. I've only had a couple people get mad at me before. Actually, a handful of people get upset at me about that. I'm like, well, this is your channel. This is your community. You're supposed to be helping people. And I'm like, and I tell these people, I'm like, dude, I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I'm so busy in life that I don't have time to just help everybody with their game. And so anyway, long story short, I quit helping people troubleshoot their game because, you know, my busy schedule and my channels and stuff. And so eventually, I was able to focus on my content, but it just gets to be a lot when you're doing content. What is for 2 channels now and a Patreon, and then people want you to help troubleshoot their game. It becomes a lot. It really, really does. So let's go ahead and start getting these trees cut down. And I hope you guys. This is Monday, but y'all see this video on Wednesday. I hope you guys have an amazing week this week, man. I hope you guys are blessed. I hope that you are surrounded by God's grace. I hope you're surrounded by greatness and love and peace and happiness and joy. I really, really hope that for you guys. So let's go and get these trees cut down, guys, and we'll have more wood chips to pick up. Let's see. Did I mark these trees over here? But I have heard about airborne. You guys ever heard of airborne medication? So it's like an over-the-counter. I think it's like a vitamin or something like that. But you take it, and it helps build your immune system. And I used to take that years ago. And I actually thought about taking it again because it does help. But I don't know. I'm pretty picky on the medications I take. I already take enough medications the way it is. Like I take medication for blood pressure. And then my kidney transplant doctor put me on a steroid like 20-something years ago. And I still have to be on it even though the kidney doesn't work. Because they said if I ever quit taking that steroid, that it would, my kidney would become, the kidney that's rejected would become tender and infected, and they would have to, remove it from my body. And I don't necessarily want that because the kidney I have, the transplant that I had, was a kidney from my mother. And even though my mother's still alive, one day when she passes on, I would still like to have a part of her there, you know what I mean? So it's like a part of my mom there. And me and my mom, we have an amazing bond, and because of that, but we always had an amazing bond, just because we were always close. And my mom and dad were good parents to me growing up. I had a good childhood. I had a happy childhood, and my mom was always doing things where my dad was mostly out working. My mom was too, but my mom would come home from work. And my dad would usually go in the garage and put it around. But I do remember a lot of times my dad coming out there and doing things with me in the yard too, like, playing baseball and playing basketball and stuff of that nature. So it's, but my mom always did things to me, man. And no matter how tired she was, I remember no matter how tired my mom was, she would always come out of the house and do things to me. I don't care how many hours that woman worked. She would come out of the house and do things with me and, play with me in the yard. And I have those memories to take with me forever. And, my dad is 87 and my mom is 69. And so when their time comes, I'm really going to miss my parents. because they took really good care of me growing up, and I have 7 other brothers and 4 sisters, and we never went without clothes on our back, and we never went without food in our tummies, and we always had a roof over our head and a warm bed to sleep in, always. But my mom's a good mama, and my dad's a great dad, and I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world, man. I'm going to go ahead and process these trees, guys, because I feel like it's a little easier when I do, so I can kind of see it. Now I won't always process the trees, but just sometimes when I feel the need to do so, I'll do it. Just because... Oh, no, get down here. No, don't cut the tree. Even though there's more wood chips we can pick up. Alright, we got... Don't cut it. Just get the limbs. But I appreciate you guys doing the video, man. I really hope y'all enjoying the content. And I know the last couple of videos I did, we were talking about, God and Jesus and the Bible. And I always want to talk to you about this stuff as much as I can, because it's like I've told you guys before, the gospel is meant to be shared. And when we forgot a tree right here. We got to cut this one down. All right, and let's get that tree stump. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in and listening to my nonsense and just watching the videos and liking them and support the channel over here, guys. I really appreciate it. I know I tell you guys this a lot, but for those who haven't heard, we do have a Patreon available, and I will link the Patreon in the pinned comments, and we have exclusive GT5 LSP4 content over there. That some with less ads, some that's ad free, and we have exclusive, FS25 content over there. That's some with less ads. I don't have ad free FS25 content yet, but I will get to that. And we play all kinds of games on the Patreon. That's the one thing I can do on the Patreon that I can't do much of on YouTube, because my YouTube channels like this one revolves around farm sim. And the main channel revolves around GT5 LSPFR. So when I play different genres of games on my channel, on my main channel, which I don't mind doing, I love playing different genres of games. It's just that they get buried in YouTube, and that's it. They just get buried in YouTube, and that is pretty much it. And oh, there's a piece right here. We got that. Oh, what is that piece from? It's got to be from this tree right here. Oh, because it's stuck there. Yeah, this does not want to come up out of the ground at all. I don't know what the deal is. Let's see. Did we get it all? Now, see, there's a piece right there on the very end that doesn't want to come off. See if I can't just walk up this tree and process it like this. All right, that's it for that. Yeah, we got to get this up out of the ground so we can get that piece processed, because that's going to drive me crazy. And did we get it up out of the ground? We got it. Oh, I definitely don't want to get wood chips over here. I definitely don't. So let's take it back over this way, and we'll drop it right here, because I don't want to get wood chips on my field. I don't want to do that. Probably not be good. There's that. All right, I think we got it. We got a few more here left to process. We're not going to process those. We're just going to go ahead and start taking these to the wood chipper. And I'm going to... Oh, and I moved my wood chipper here. So we're going to move this back over here. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it with this episode of FS25. I hope you guys enjoyed the content or the video here. As always, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me. Click that bell and click all. So you never miss any future content or live stream. I'm sorry the episode was so short, guys, but it is going on 4:27, which gives me about 15 minutes to edit and post the video. So I've got to make sure I get that done, and we're gonna put this back here, and that should go right over to that trailer. Nope, the other one. There you go. And we'll leave that right there. But that's going to do it, guys and girls. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time, this is CJ Farms, and one crop at a time, we're helping America grow. Guys and girls, God bless you all. Put God first, and I will see you all in the next video.